Good day, everyone. For today's discussion, we have to tackle about employment in the Philippines. And our group topic is all about employment opportunities. But first, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Adrian Baldonado. So, what is employment opportunities? Opportunities is that an employment opportunity, our goal is to increase the numbers of employment openings for unemployed people, areas with a security of the job and prospect. And employment opportunity means that the act of employment or state to be of being employed, the work of occupation in which a person is employed. The purpose is what which is something used. And the advantage of employment opportunities is that give you a sense of identity, allows you to gain access to work in community, and helps you to understand yourself and the world better, and ensures work-life balance. And also, we have a equal employment opportunity in workplace, because equal employment opportunity is when all employment employees are treated fairly and equal in all aspects in their jobs. This means they have equal access employment opportunities based on solely on their ability to do job, regardless of a personal attributes such as gender, race, color, or creed. And let's proceed to our main topic, employment in the Philippines. So what is employment in the Philippines is that consists of people in the labor force who are reported as being at work, having a job, or running a business while not being at work. Those who work for at least an hour during the reference period who considered to be at work. In the Philippines, the following are the recognized types of employment. First, regular. Second, casual. And the third is project. And the fourth is seasonal. And the fifth, fixed term. And the last is probationary. So, what is regular and casual employment? Under the Article 280 of the Labor Code in the Philippines, is that the primary standard that determines regular employment is the reasonable connection between the particular activity performed by the employee and the usual business or trade of the employer. The controlling test is that arrangement is the length of time during which employee is engaged. The labor code also considered as regular employment as casual arrangement when casual employees engagement has lasted for at least 1 year regardless of engage in continuity. And the third is project employment. So what is project employment is defined in Article 280 Labor Code of the Philippines as an arrangement whereby the employment has been fixed for a specific project of our undertaking whose completion or termination has been determined at the time of the engagement of employee. And also, the fourth is seasonal employment. The seasonal employment, the Court of Appeals in the Philippines has held the seasonal employees or those who called to work from time to time are entitled to the same rights regular employees. Seasonal employment applies where the work or service to be performed in seasonal in nature and employment is for the duration of the season. And the fifth is fixed term employment. Fixed-term employment is valid when a fixed period of employment was knowingly and voluntarily agreed upon the employer and employee without any force, duress, or improper pressure being brought to bear upon the employee absent other circumstances dictating his consent. Employee and employer dealt with each other on more or less equally terms with no moral dominance exercised by the former or latter. And the last one is provisionary employment. Is that exists when an employment is made to undergo trial period where the employee determines his fitness to qualify for regular employment based on reasonable standard. Where no standard are made known as the employee at the time he shall deem a regular employee. And generally, probationary employment shall not exceed 6 months from the date the employee started working. And also, we have a teacher's employment in the Philippines. The term teacher is used in Act refers to all full-time classroom teachers, including guidance, counselor, school librarians, industrial arts or vocational instructors, and all other persons exercising supervisory and or administrative function in all. And also, teachers are professionals who have been taught to pass on the knowledge that they have gained through many years to study to a new generation of students. They have to teach in a preschool, a primary school, or a high school, depending on their depending on their specialty. And teacher plays a crucial role in nation building because through quality teachers, the Philippines can develop holistic learners who are steeped in values, skills, and able to propel the country to develop and progress. And also we have a civil service commission in here in the Philippines. A civil service commission is a government organization created by the law to regulate civil servant employment and working condition, oversees hiring and promotions, and promote public service principles. The Civil Service Commission is the Philippines government major personnel department in charge of civil service employees, policies, plans, and projects. And civil service is the central personnel agency of the Philippines government responsible. And the body of the government official is employed in civil occupation that they are neither political nor judicial. In most countries, the term refers to employees selected and promoted on the basis of a merit and sincerity and system, which may include examination. And civil service is a big help to the people to have a job, and it is a great opportunity that we have civil service in the Philippines. And we have a Department of Labor and Employment. The Department of Labor and Employment, which is called DOLE, is a federal department tasked with formulating policies, implementing programs, and serving as the executive branch policy coordinating arm in the field of labor and employment. And the Department of Labor and Employment is the national government agency mandate to formulate policies, implement programs, and serve as the policy coordinating arm in the executive branch in the field of labor and employment. And the goal of DOLE is that to promote gainful employment opportunities and optimize the development and utilization of the country's manpower resource, and advanced welfare of workers, providing just and humane condition and terms of employment, and to maintain industrial peace by promoting. And also, we have a reclassification and promoting of teachers. Reclassification is a form of staffing modification and or position classification action which may be applied only when there has been a substantial change in the regular duties and responsibilities of the incumbent of the position, and which may result in a change in any or all of the position attributes of position. And also the difference between reclassification and promotion is that refers to the advancement from one position to another with an increase in duties and responsibilities, and usually accompanied by an increase in salary. Promotion may only be resorted if there is a vacant due to retirement, promotion, and transfer, or and etc. And also we have to talk about the salary of public school teachers. The salary of standardization (SSL) provides the basis of the salary of the government bureaucracy, including public school teachers. While teaching experience does matter in the promotion of teachers, it is important for a teacher to continue their advanced studies in the graduate level. In the public school, master teacher 4 receives 63,997 based on a salary grade 21 SG21. And I'm gonna show you the chart of the salary of public school teachers. And here's the chart of the salary of the public school. And first, Philippine Government Employment Public School. Monthly basic salary of public school teachers in the Philippines, Department of Education, elementary and junior high school. Position teacher 1, teacher 2, teacher 3, and master teacher 1. And salary grade 11, 12, 13, 18. And under the salary of standardization law of 2019, teacher 1, 23,316. Teacher 2, 24,495. Teacher 3, 26,756. And the master teacher 1 is 42,159. And this salary must increase by the year 2024 or 2005. And also the monthly basic salary of public school teacher in the Philippines, state universities and college. Faculty rank instructor, sub-rank 1, 2, 3, salary grade 12, 13, 14, under the salary of standardization law of 2019. Instructor 1, 24,495,000. Instructor 2, 26,754,000, and Instructor 3, 29,277. And the Assistant Professor 1, the salary grade 15, and the salary of standardization law, which is 32,053. And the Assistant Professor 2, salary grade is 16, 35,106. And the Assistant Professor 3, salary grade 17, 38,464 pesos. And the last is Associate Professor, sub-rank number 2, 20 of the salary grade, the under salary of standardization law of 2019, which is 52,703, and the sub-rank number 3, 21 of salary grade, which is 59,353, and the sub-rank 4, salary grade 22, which is 66,867, and the last is Sub-rank number 5, salary grade 23, 75,359. And also, salary grade SG of special education teachers, Teacher 1, SG 13, SG 14, and SG 15. And number 2, private practice. Opportunities for special education teachers in private schools and private practices and service are also in demand. Private school special education teachers, kindergarten, elementary, junior high school to senior high school, salary range from 18,000 to 40,000 a month. Assistant teacher in special education, salary range from 10,000 to 15,000 monthly. Recognizing the multiple challenge of the job of the special education teacher, a much higher salary grade is given to special education teacher 1 as shown in the table below. And the last one is employment of teachers in private school. A private teacher is a teaching professional who is typically employed at a private school. They can work at the elementary, middle, and high school within a private institution, providing specialized or general instruction to their students. And also, the difference between public and private school teachers is that public school is required that job candidates have a license to teach in their state, while private schools are more lenient with licensure and instead of focus their search or qualified accredited individuals. And the advantage of private school is that private school benefits students by fostering academic excellence and high achievement education the whole child within values-based settings and preparing youngster for success in life. And that's all, and thank you. God bless us all.